Alright everyone, welcome to another walkthrough video. My name is Taylor, the creator of Coaster Studios, and today I'll be walking through Kennywood. So, right here is the main front entrance. Go down on some stairs. And here is where you get your admission. You have a nice carousel horse out front. This walkthrough is filmed completely in real time, not sped up. And I'm going to go all the way around the park and hit every major attraction. So, let's go inside. Alright, so we are now inside the front gate, and so we are going to be continuing on into the main part of the park, which involves going under the road, and you'll see what that's like in about a minute. This area, before we go underground, does not house any attractions. Although the screams you're hearing is from the Skyrocket roller coaster, which we will see right when we go under the road.
Eating areas in line for any ride, and pavilions or anywhere in Kiddieland. For the convenience of our guests who smoke, 13 designated smoking areas throughout the park.
Alright, and this is the tunnel. So, we are now in the main part of the park. You can go many different ways. We're gonna go straight, but that's okay because we'll end up in this plaza area later by a different path. So, right here's the entrance to the Skyrocket, which is Kennywood's only launched roller coaster. And up ahead on the right is Garfield's Nightmare, which is a boat ride. You do not get wet. And it's very strange. It's like a 6 or 8 minute long ride where you have these 3D glasses and these weird things pop up. It's a pretty weird ride, but it's cool. It's a Kennywood classic. And one thing you'll notice about this walkthrough is that there are many different paths in Kennywood. It's essentially a circle, but many of the paths connect. So I cannot take every path, but I'll try to let you guys see as much of the park as possible. The attraction that you are seeing up on your right is the Jackrabbit, famous for its double down. And right here, this lake that you're seeing is the center of the park, and it's right under a giant Skyflyer upcharge attraction. There's the Jackrabbit station. You got this cool looking building up here. Nice view of the lake. And up here on the right is the Racer, a Mobius loop wooden roller coaster, the only one of its kind in the United States. So that means you start off on one side and end up on the other. There you got the Skyflyer going. Directly ahead is the park's log flume called Log Jammer. That's one of the water rides here, and they do have lots. And up here on the right is the Aero 360, one of the park's many flat rides. They have lots of thrilling flat rides here, and Aero 360 is one of them. We're gonna go up here Although from here you can actually take three different paths. We're going to stay on the outer edge of the park. So if we had gone left, we would have gone towards the center. But we're going to go into the park's main kiddie area. So if you have little ones, this is the area to be in. And Kennywood actually has a sand pit area where they can dig for bones. Kind of cool. Something you don't see at a lot of parks. Up here is the kiddie coaster, the Lil Phantom. And this area is a big circle, so that is the same fountain that we passed just a minute ago. It's a very nice kiddie area. This is the main entrance to it right here. So we're going to continue going on the outer edge and head this way where you have the auto race. Directly ahead is the Raging Rapids entrance, although that ride is closed, so you won't be seeing any footage of it in this video. And up here you have another great fountain. Kennywood has lots of fountains in their park, and I think this is probably my favorite one. It's very cool looking. You have lots of eating tables here, a big floral clock, so you know exactly what time I took this video at. And what's a park without their carnival games? Up here on the left is one of the park's 3 dark rides. This is the Ghostwood Estate. This is a shooting dark ride, and it is very well done, very cool. And the coaster you're seeing right now is the Thunderbolt. Kennywood actually has 3 historic wooden roller coasters. We've already seen 2 of them, and this is the 3rd. So there's the entrance to that. Basically, all of the roller coasters here at this park interact with the terrain because Pittsburgh has lots of rolling hills. Actually, Pennsylvania, for that matter, has lots of rolling hills. And so all of the rides interact with the terrain. It's very cool. And a lot of people know what this building is. This is where you can get your famous potato patch fries covered in cheese and bacon. And it's absolutely delicious. So from here you can take a few different routes. You can go to the right, where you'll end up by the Black Widow, or you can do what I'm doing, and that is go to the left. Here you see the main facade of Noah's Ark, which is a very cool walkthrough attraction. Here you'll see lots of buildings. This little stretch right here is one of the more quieter sections of the park. You have a nice diner. Another fountain, this one's smaller, and a frog, because why not? Up here is a carousel and some other rides, but we're gonna head into that area later. Up here you'll see a disco. Those are fun rides. And over there's a Johnny Rockets. Burgers and fries. Up here's the volcano, which is an Enterprise ride. It has been down all day, so you won't see that in motion. Up here's the Bayern Curve and the 4D Theater, which is their newest attraction, where they are showing an Ice Age film. Up here you have basketball and some more rides, and of course the crown jewel at the park. The entrance is up ahead to the Phantom's Revenge. Up here you have the Pirate in Motion. That is another path we could have taken. We did not take that, but like I said, Kennywood has lots of paths. Everything connects. That is the entrance to Phantom's Revenge. Here you go, smoking area. And the pathway runs right up to Phantom's first drop. So you can get really close to it, which is cool. This is the swing shot, which is an S&S Scream and Swing. Very fun ride. Everyone loves Scream and Swings. There's a nice eating area. And here you have your classic wave swinger, or the swings.
That's funny, that thing is swing.
And another nice fountain. Like I said, Kennywood has tons of fountains. In fact, here's a bunch more.
I knew exactly what it is.
Very pretty, gotta love it. We got Rita's right here. And this is another one of the park's water rides. This is a boat ride. Up here on the left is the whip. No, not the dance, the whip. This is the ride, the whip. And directly ahead is the Exterminator. That is a spinning indoor wild mouse. Very cool. This is the boat ride's main drop. And here is the park's newest thrill ride, which is the Black Widow. That's your standard frisbee ride, very fun.
Stop it! Why are you doing that?
And what you're seeing right there is the station for Phantom's Revenge. See, we were just over there. We just essentially made a big loop. Now we're heading back this way, but we're going to take a different way back. Because like I said, Kennywood has lots of paths, so I'm going to show you another path you can take. You can take this small path right here. This is essentially a cut-through path. Goes right under the Phantom's Revenge. That's actually the queue line that leads to the station for it. And remember this area? That's right, we were just here. We took that path right down there, so let's take a different one. You can take this path right here. This runs right up against Phantom's Lift Hill. Gotta love that product placement right there. Recognize this area? That's right. We've already been in this section right here. The Music Express, followed by the Ice Age 4D Theater, which is right there. So we've been in the far corners of the park, but we've missed the middle, where they have some fun rides, so let's head in that direction so that you guys can see some of those cool rides that they have. Here you have a gift shop. It has a creative name too. It's called Gift Shop. This is the Grand Prix. In other words, your bumper cars. And that leads right up to the Skyrocket where we were. But you can also take this path down here, which will lead you to some cool rides that we haven't seen yet. Oh look, another fountain. Never saw that coming. Got a cool gazebo right there. This park is very charming. They have lots of random things here and there that's very cool. This is the other end of the Johnny Rockets, where you have a cool statue, restrooms. A carousel is right behind those trees. And this is a fan favorite right here. This is the kangaroo. And here we have a paratrooper. Here's a better look at that carousel. Very pretty. And this bridge right here actually goes over the water and goes right up against the Sky Flyer and will lead you into an area that we've already been. So let's take this path right here.
I'm just teasing the Daniel because he calls it the
In case you don't have a good idea of where we are, this is the Jackrabbit Dead Ahead. I realize there's a lot of paths, so if you've never been here before, you are probably having a hard time following along of where we are, but to give you an idea, this is the main path that leads right back up to that original entrance by the Skyrocket. So, at this point, you've seen basically all of the park. I might have missed a small path, but I've shown you all of the major attractions and all of the things that you need to ride if you come here to Kennywood, which, if I haven't mentioned already, you can find this park in West Mifflin, Pennsylvania, right near Pittsburgh. It's a very nice park. I very much like it. It's got a home-style feel to it, almost like Dollywood. This definitely doesn't feel like a corporate park. Here you have a nice fudge shop. And actually, if you so desire, you could actually take this path all the way down that runs all the way next to Skyrocket. That area is a dead end, so we're not going to go in there. Which means we are back at the entrance. I'm not going to go under the bridge again to the front entrance. You've already seen that, so I'm just going to end the video right here. Good night, everybody. Make sure to subscribe to Coaster Studios if you haven't done that already, and stay tuned for more walkthrough videos.